Mr. Speaker, I rise today to honor retired Lieutenant Colonel Bob Ammon of Waco, Texas, who passed away on September 28, 2017. Bob was born in West Reading, Pennsylvania on February 28, 1924. He would spend his early years in West Reading growing up in what he would describe as an average American home. He grew up with an older brother, Jim, and a younger sister, Marjorie. In 1941, Bob was a senior in high school when the Japanese struck Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. Not being old enough for the draft, Bob was still determined to serve his country and contribute to the war effort. In 1942, he decided to take the aviation exam to become a pilot in the United States Army. He passed the exam, and August 25, 1942, he was sworn into the Army. He was called into active duty in 1943, beginning flight training in Santa Ana, California, and completing his training at Fort Sumter, New Mexico. After graduating from flight school, Bob was assigned to Mather Air Force Base to begin training as a B-25 bomber pilot. In 1944, he began bombing runs with the 11th Bomb Squadron, who were fighting to dismantle the Japanese occupation of China. He flew 21 bombing missions in China and participated in combat during the Battle of Hanoi Harbor. After his service in World War II, Bob enlisted during the Korean War. In Korea, he flew an astounding 43 bombing missions and earned a Purple Heart for wounds he suffered after being shot down over North Korea. Bob again re-enlisted to serve when the Vietnam War broke out. He never missed combat in any of the wars he fought in, and he was proud of his military service until the day he passed. While stationed at James Connolly Air Force Base, Bob met a beautiful woman named Ann at an officers club, and they married in 1952. They enjoyed 64 years of marriage together and raised 3 sons, Steve, Bob, and Jeff, all of whom graduated from Baylor University in Waco. Though he was often traveling, Bob made a point to be there for his sons and to make sure they were being raised well. He was known as a loving father who raised his sons with a steady hand, and he passed on his love of flying, golf, and family to his 3 sons. Today, his legacy includes 25 family members, including grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Bob was a patriotic man and always flew the American flag outside his home in Waco. He always made a point to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, even as his health began to fail him late in life. Bob was known for giving back to the local community, and he had a strong faith in God. Bob served in a position of leadership at the Covenant Church for 27 years. He was now well known for greeting parishioners with a smile at the doors of the church. His friendly and welcoming manner will surely be missed at Covenant Church. Mr. Speaker, Bob worked tirelessly to protect our country, to raise a strong family, and to serve our Waco community. He is loved by his friends and family, and he left an enduring impression on all of Central Texas. He will be forever remembered as an American hero, a great community member, a husband, a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, and a friend. My wife offer our deepest and heartfelt condolences to the Ammon family. We also lift up the family and friends of Bob in our prayers. I've requested that an United States flag be flown over the Capitol to honor the life and legacy of Lieutenant Colonel Bob Ammon. As I close today, I urge all Americans to continue praying for our country during these difficult times, for our military men and women who protect us abroad, and for our first responders who protect us from threats here at home.